feel? How'd the team look out there today, getting ready for Saturday?
I think they've done a good job. We really have a lot of questions about what we're going to get. We don't know. They're very multiple on offense. It makes it difficult to prepare a very focused game plan. And I'm sure that's by design, and they do a good job. And then defensively, against our offense, I have no idea what we're going to get. So we practiced multiple fronts, really looked at some of our opponents' film over the course of the weeks this year and seeing what they may copycat. And really it's kind of a guessing game right now. So hopefully our guys will just be able to take the rules that we give them, regardless of what phase it is, and be able to apply those to whatever we see.
Jeff, your team has done a great job of this. For Lafayette, this is a huge deal for them to come up here. And I know that's not lost on your players of how, when a team like that is so excited to be somewhere and the opportunity, not to realize that they're going to come in really charged up, just like when you coached at FCS.
Sure, they will. But they're not going to be more charged up than we are. Our guys are excited too. I'm excited about this game, just the opportunity to play again. We've got a 7-2 football team with a chance to get to 8-2. We got a lot to play for, and so I know our guys are excited, and hopefully we're going to give our best effort.
How much does the home win streak mean to this group?
It's a tremendous source of pride for us to win at home. We talk about that a lot in our program, about how important it is to win at home, and so it's I know our guys are really proud of it, and we're really proud to play in this great stadium. So we're going to do our best to defend it.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Coach, yesterday on your call, you talked a little bit about trying to get to perfection with your team, working on fundamentals this week. Is it possible to do that, or is it just something you always want to approach?
It's not possible, I don't think. But it's fun to try. It's fun to try to drive our team and our staff to be the best we can be, to be perfect in our fundamentals, be perfect on our calls, perfect in our decisions. From me all the way down, we're trying to be the best we can be. We owe it to each other out here. Each one of these guys and all of us, we're all counting on each other. So really try to just inspire our team to do the best they can each day, whether it be practice or when we go out there and play on Saturdays.
And just Cole Christensen on defense made some big plays at the end when, you needed players to step up. What does it mean when you see Cole Christensen and some of the others on defense make the plays when you need it?
Cole's had a really good season, and he played a really good game on Saturday, and it's fun to watch those veteran players as they've grown up through the program and go out there as the starters and the confidence that they have, and to watch them battle and fight against another team and to come out victorious. That's fun to watch those guys do that, and I know how much this team means to Cole, and he's a captain. I think he feels a tremendous sense of responsibility to play his best and to be a role model for everybody else that's out here.
And just on defense, I noticed today that your defensive coordinator, Jay Bateman, was recognized by the Broyles Award, recognizing the top assistant coaches in the country, one of 53 finalists for that award. He's been so invaluable to your team. What does Coach Bateman mean to this defense?
Number one, I think he's the best defensive coordinator in the country. And beyond that, he just does a tremendous job of connecting with our players. Our kids respect him. They like him. They play hard for him. And he always has a good plan for whoever we're playing. And he spends a lot of time researching each team and studying each team and coming up with a great game plan. And he also is a terrific recruiter. Maybe our best, and he's got a lot of guys on this team that he recruited that are playing and are making big time contributions to the program.
And your right tackle Hunter went down in the game Saturday. I don't know if you can shed light on his status and how you may have to move your offensive line around.
He came back in the game, and I was really proud of him for that. He kind of had to get some help and hobbled off, and I thought for sure he was out for the game, and all of a sudden Bob Daplin, our trainer, is back in my ear saying, "Hey, JB, we're going to test him, and he's going to be back in." And he went running right back out there and played, and really proud of his resilience and toughness. And we frankly got to a point right now in our season where we're pretty banged up. We got a lot of guys in red shirts and blue shirts out here that we're really uncertain about on Saturday. we'll find out. And that's why there's a lot of guys that are practicing that and are in the starting lineup in practice at least that haven't played a whole lot. So hopefully we can get to Saturday and have most of our starters back. If not, I'm confident we got some guys that'll step up and make a play.
Now, for this week, in terms of maybe personnel or just overall, is there any sort of change of approach that you want to sort of see in this game against Lafayette?
We've got to play. We got to play our game offensively. What we do is, I guess we're pretty one-dimensional. And people know we're going to run the ball. We're going to run the ball, and we don't really come up with a new game plan and just 1 week and all of a sudden we're going to be throwing it all over the place. That's not who we are. So they know we're going to run it, and we do too. And hopefully we'll be able to execute and block them. And that's the key. Defensively, like as I said, they're very multiple. So we've got to prepare for what we've seen from them. There's just so much offense to defend. It makes them difficult to defend. So I'm sure Jay is going to have a good plan. Hopefully our guys will execute it.
You guys, in terms of offense and successful, it was another good weekend in terms of your conversions, especially on 3rd and 4th down. What's just getting the team going, especially towards the end there, when you need to make that key conversion on 3rd or 4th down? What's really getting the team going in terms of being able to be successful on those drives?
One of the things is we get ourselves in short yardage situations a lot on 3rd and 4th down, and that helps us convert. And when we're not in a short yardage 3rd down, if we know there's a certain line to gain to get us into a short 4th down situation, we'll call a play to get us into that short 4th down so we can go for it. And really most of the time we're treating each series as a 4-down series. Now we may not go for it on 4th and 10, but we're trying to get it to a manageable number that we can convert. So I think our guys understand what we're doing. They know why we're calling the plays that we are, and we believe in the system that we've got in terms of making those decisions. So just a lot of confidence, and I think our guys are tough. And when it gets to those plays in the game, they knuckle down and make a play.
You guys have obviously been known as a big possession team, and you guys start off great in terms of Air Force having one of your longest possessions of the season. Has that been something that you've seen a noticeable change in terms of their ability to keep those drives going, and what's really been the key in terms of keeping those drives going and really building on those long possessions and eventually scoring?
A lot of our scoring drives have been long possessions like that. We're not a big play team in terms of throwing long pass plays and those sorts of things. We've hit some big runs and we've popped out of there on some pass plays, but really we're just kind of fighting it all the way down the field and letting the clock run, and that's our plan. It helps us play good as a team. It keeps our defense off the field, and frankly we'd prefer it that way. So our guys are trying to score a touchdown every time we run a play, but it just as it goes with our offense, a lot of times it's 3 and 4 yards a crack, and that usually takes a while. And like I said, I think that's good for this Army team.
And Coach, Saturday would be a lot of Veterans Day activities. You talk often about how your team represents the U.S. Army and veterans today and in the past. Why is that so important to this team?
Well, that is our team. Our team's the United States Army. When we run out there on our uniforms, it says Army. So we're representing an organization much bigger than Army football, and we are tremendously proud to do that. Proud of all the men and women that serve, and it's a great honor and privilege for us to wear their colors. So we're excited to be able to do that here on Veterans Day weekend.
Thank you, Coach.